Stuart Bingham then to break off in the third frame.
Just get the feeling, though, Phil, that this next frame could just give us an indication as to where this match might go, actually. If it goes Stuart's way, then he might win 4-1, but on the other hand, if Ryan wins it, he might have to go all the way. Just sort of thinking out loud a little bit there.
Well, I think Bingham will actually be the happier player, Mike, to be at 1-1, because he has struggled, missed a few pretty easy balls in those opening couple of frames. They might both have gone against him, which would have made his task pretty tough, even against a player who's had very little experience of big-time snooker. As it is, 1-1, as you were. It's now become a best of 5.
Yeah, that's just my opinion, really. I think experience might tell in the next couple of frames. Well, that was a chance, and he's offered it back up to Ryan Causton here. Well, that's not clever. He had loads of room to put the white into there. That's a poor shot. Well, good shot there, but he's just taken the cue ball away from the red slightly. Nice pot, but he needs another one.
Seven.
Oh, that's a disaster, especially with that red going into the bulk area. Well, what a chance that was. It was a pity, really, because he initially didn't get position on the black. Made a good pot on the pink. And he's gifted everything back to Stuart.
One. Four. Five.
Nice touch of side there to get the right side of the blue. Oh, that's not clever. He's played on the red to the middle, but it's a better shot to take the red to the corner now. Well, I think it's still to the centre pocket. Well, that was a long way away.
Stuart Bingham, 10.
Well, just when you think that Bingham is going to get a grip on things, he throws in a rather careless shot. It's all been a bit scrappy thus far.
And that was quite funny, actually, a referee that just announcing that break. He sounded a bit surprised as well that it was only 10.
Reminds me of a tennis umpire, Steve Ulrich, who's now retired, who liked to put some expression, some intonation into his delivery of the score. So rather than simply 15-30, it was 15-30, as if to say the serve was in trouble.
Stuart Bingham, 7.
Well, Ryan might be in trouble here, having knocked that black into the corner pocket. That was so unlucky. Just look at this. Well, how can you legislate for that? Great split into the pack and red onto black.
No wonder he was exasperated there. There's nothing you can do about that. And Stuart Bingham can count himself extremely fortunate to be back at the table with a easy opener.
Thank you.
Steady hand needed from referee Marcel Eckhart there.
One.
That was a clever shot. Played it a little sort of a half stun with check side as well. Stay on the black.
Black ball.
He would have preferred to have been low on this black, then he could have just pushed the pink away from its own spot, but he'll have to wait to do that. Just goes behind its own spot once more. Well, I think now he does have the angle just to push this pink on and get it away from this black spot. Well, very surprised that he played it that way. Why didn't he push into the pink and get it away from the spot?
16. 17.
Well, there you go. You'll do it this time.
Sure.
That's probably why I'm sitting here, Phil, and he's down there playing.
Thank you. Black ball.
Tony Drago there in the background, back in action against Rod Lawler.
24. 25.
Wow. I think Stuart Bingham's missed more balls in the 2 and a bit frames we've seen here than he probably did in the whole of last year. By his standards, another routine ball gone astray.
One.
Now it's misses like that which will keep Causton interested and believing that he can cause an upset today. Trailing by 37, but angle on the blue here to disturb that cluster of reds, should he choose to do so.
Six.
Well, that's a great
7.
pot. Just drop the blue, I should say, for the left-hand red. It's a good chance this, but he's got some work on. Well, it would help if the green passes the black. You could play on the green and just open things up at this end.
It's
gone for the black, but that's okay. You can move the green away from the spot here. Just depends where this white is going to finish after this shot. Well, that's unbelievable. He's knocked another ball in, having potted, well, contacted another one. Again, so unlucky. Well, you can't quite believe that. He didn't deserve that either. Just look at this. Good pot on the black, he's in good position. And then sees the green go in the opposite corner.
1. Eight. 9.
Well, Bingham has been a long way from his best in this match, and yet he's poised to take a 2-1 lead. And you have to say that Ryan Causton has been out of luck in this frame in particular.
15.
Twice he's gone into the balls and seen one disappear that wasn't intended. I think he can count himself a little unfortunate to find himself trailing in this match, as he surely will be
16.
after this visit from Bingham. It's a cruel game sometimes. You don't always get what you deserve. Over the longer matches, luck tends to even itself out. As Bingham misses a blue off its spot,
16.
It's not going to matter, I don't think. Shake of the head and a rueful smile from the man from Basildon, Essex. Causton comes back to the table. 48 behind, only 35 on. It's a long shot to say the least. Was another careless error from Bingham. It's very much been the pattern of the match, but he looks set to lead 2-1, and you often see the luck even out in a lengthy match, but over the best of 7 frames, Mike, that bit of misfortune can be more pivotal.
Well, it certainly was there. Twice he's knocked a ball in there unintentionally, and it's cost him this 3rd frame. And if he does lose this frame, Ryan, of course, that is, then it'll be interesting to see how he copes with that in the next one.
Yes, it's a mental battle, isn't it, when you feel you've been cruelly denied an opportunity to put that disappointment out of your mind, concentrate on the next frame.
Well, we saw that frustration in young Luca Purcell early on, didn't we, when the cue went down quite hard on the floor. His frustrations there, losing to Lee Page, 4 frames to 2. Only back in action against Mark Davis. Can't take anything for granted these days, though, in the game of snooker. There's too many good players around.
Four snookers required here for Causton, so it's highly unlikely that he's going to prevent himself falling 2-1 behind. Full ball snooker. Shouldn't be that difficult to hit though. But he has missed it.
You were saying?
Misjudged the angle off the cushion. No miss, of course, because Causton's requiring snookers, so the balls won't be replaced. That's one back, still needs three. Shake of the head from Causton there. That was a big opportunity to lay another decent snooker, which he's failed to do. .44 the difference, just 35 left on the table.
Well, this frame is over now.
1.
Don't think Stuart would be happy the way he's played so far. I'd be happy with the scoreline, of course.
7.
Especially if he can make it 3-1.
Well, he'll be
9.
delighted with the scoreline. I think he'd be the first to admit that he's a little fortunate to be in front. Ryan Causton with two heavy slices of ill luck in this frame. And he potted a ball he didn't
12.
intend to when going into the pace. But for that, he might well have been leading 2-1 as it is.
16.
World number 10 has edged in front in this best of 7 frame encounter.
21.
Yeah, just starting to find his feet here, Stuart.
27 and a third frame.
Stuart Bingham doesn't bother with the black. He moves 2-1 in front then in this round of 128 match at the Rotterdam Open.